Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
For some reason, we're talking about Ako.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ako.
Happy birthday, Ako, coming from the villains, the truest, and the baddest.
I don't know why you chose March 7th when you could literally have done March 8th and would have been a month apart, but whatever. That's your problem.
Happy birthday, Ako.
Love you, sis.
My sweetie, my sugar, my honey, let me love you. How I love you forever. Oh yes, banana.
If I had to describe you in one word, what would that word be? I wanted to pick like some, strange word that you probably had to search up the meaning, just to be different. But I'm gonna go basic. Yeah. You're interesting. Like, you're literally interesting. Why do I say that? I say that because you have so many quirks about yourself, from like your name, like Ako Eyo Buku Eyo Esen Oku. Like from your name to just the different things that you do, and like you nibble your food, which is very, very interesting. And I just love being around you, and like just seeing you be yourself in any environment. It's cool, and I like that about you.
If I was to describe Ako in one word, it would be attentive and compassionate. I couldn't pick one. I think those two go hand in hand, but Ako is a person that would notice something isn't like right, or like something's wrong with someone. Even if she can't do it, do something about it directly. She probably reach out to somebody who can, or mention it in passing, like, oh, I noticed you were off, or something like that. But she's attentive and she would notice things.
I would say mellow. When I first met Ako, she was like sitting down on some chair. She was like even slanting next to my bed. The babe just had so much like aura. Like, she was just aura loaded. Like, she was literally aura farming, like some nonchalant dreadhead YN. Like, the shit was cool. I really looked up to it at the time. Like, she was very like, I don't know, she just had that inner peace. Like, she was just always like peaceful with herself and with life. And I feel like I really adapted that into my life. So that's one thing I can say about Ako. Like, she really has that peace of mind, regardless of anything that is wrong. But just know she gonna protect her peace.
Exhilarating. Yeah, I think she's a breath of fresh air. Really, she finds a way to be like, she just finds a way to be the right person in like every different situation that you need it to be. Ako can be very jovial when necessary. She makes me laugh, and like when it comes to giving advice as well in places where I'm stuck, or like I don't even know what to do, or like I've not even seen that like something needs to be done. She's just like that exhilarating breath of fresh air that just like clears up or shows me the path. Yeah.
In one word, I'll say
Your birthday.
beautiful. Like, when I mean beautiful, I mean inside and then outside. So you're a very beautiful person.
Off the top of my head, the first thing or a word that comes to my mind when I hear Ako is resilience. Resilient people, it's not like they don't feel pain. It's not like they don't feel pain or anything. It's more like they don't stay broken by the pain, and they learn from it and then convert it into something else, or some form of motivation. Ako is a very optimistic person. She's very resilient in terms of her academics, in terms of life, in terms of anything. When life throws things at her or things don't go as planned, she just picks up from there and tries her best. And that's something everybody should do. That's a characteristic that I kind of learned from Ako. Not to whine about the situations that I'm in, but to kind of just pick up from where the thing left me and just keep growing from there.
If I was to describe Ako in one word, it would be hilarious. Most of the time when I'm with Ako, I end up just laughing till my sides hurt. Like, and I'm not talking about stand-up comedy. No, she's funny without trying. Like, don't get me wrong, she's one of the like smartest people that I know, but sometimes she just says and does things that make me go, wow. what must be going through your head? But I love that for her because because of that, wherever she goes, ends up being full of life, very happy, very positive, very bright. And I love that for her. So I do not want her to change.
Energetic. I think wherever you find yourself, you knowing or unknowingly become like the life of the place. You make sure that you bring life and energy to wherever you find yourself. So me personally, I would, when I say me personally, I would attribute the word energetic to you, because you're just full of a lot of energy and you're so unapologetic about who you are. You make sure that you show up as your true, authentic self, regardless of the surroundings. And I think that's very admirable.
If I had to describe you in one word, I would say amazing. In fact, the A in Akko stands for amazing because, wow, you are such a kind and warm and generous person, and you are genuinely one of the people that can truly say that Ashesi blessed me with. You are a friend, you are a sister, and it's so amazing and such a blessing to have you in my life.
She's charismatic. And why? Well, I don't know. That's the word I thought of. I don't think I know what it is.
The word that I can describe you as is a very dependent person. I like how everybody can depend on you. Our family depends on you. You're somebody that is very reliable, and I like that about you.
Determined. Anything she sets her mind to, she'll do anything in her power to do it, to get it done.
I would say it's phenomenal because you are one in a lifetime.
One word, you are phenomenal. Yes. And I say you're phenomenal because you are intelligent, not just intelligent, you're A-star intelligent, you're resourceful, you're brilliant, and you are full of compassion. You're focused, and you're resilient, yeah. So you're absolutely phenomenal. Mwah.
Akko, you are a blessing. Now, why do I say that? From the day you were born, you changed everything in the family. You have been a blessing to all of us, to your friends, to us, to your mom, to your siblings. That is what I will say. In one word, you are a blessing. And I pray that God continues to make you a blessing to whoever you touch.
We've known each other for like over like 10 years now. And I was thinking, what is it? And like I always remember like moments where like you're just really happy and you're like laughing. Your laughter is one thing I will never forget. But I think a moment that I will also never forget is the day we watched Girl vs. Monster. Because like you and I, we watch a lot of stuff together. Over the years we've watched a lot of movies, a lot of shows together, and like you're my movie buddy. Like we've watched 100 together. Like you're my guy. But that one particular, I will always remember it because Girl vs. Monster was like something I really cherished in my childhood. One of my favorite movies. And rewatching it with you, and it was just a vibe. It was such a vibe, and like singing the songs and vibing to the songs together, like. Don't say tonight to go. You have me a hello. Don't say goodnight, you have me a hello. Oh my god. I look back because I have snaps of that day, and I always look back, and it's such like I really love looking at those snaps because it was just a really fun moment. And yeah, being able to share something I had like I really liked with you, and you also really liked it as well. I think I'll just never forget that.
There's actually two. Again, I couldn't pick one, I'm sorry, but they're really short and they blend into one. So my memory of Akko was when the first time she and I, like, we used to hang out a lot and we would always sit next to each other on the bus. I remember this one time he was gone for a while and you came and sat next to me and you tried to make conversation with me because I think you could tell I was down. So that's just one of the ways that you're compassionate and attentive. Another memory I have of Ako is kind of again the same thing. It was when I was going to Shay's dad's funeral for the first time. But you sat next to me. I can't remember if it was on the way there, on the way back, but I remember I was feeling very anxious or unsteady, and you sat next to me, again trying to make conversation, and I really appreciated that. So, yeah, those are the two memories I have.
My favorite memory of Ako is, oh my god, I feel like that's also her favorite memory. When Ako and I, in secondary school, she used to tell me all these like Wattpad stories that she would generate. Like me and her would generate, and she would use like our friends that have like in school as characters in the book, but she would still make it all one party. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was so cool. And me, I was such a sucker for anything like this, so I was just feeding off it. Like, it was such an interesting story. And I would sit on her bunk bed on the top bed, and then she would tell me the stories too. And even like during COVID, when she stayed in my house and we had that whole one party to era, that the girl was just creating books, and she was so popular. Like, bro, she was so cool. Like, Ako she's always actually been very cool to me. Like, she's been one of the coolest people I know, like till now. So I don't worry about her.
I don't think I'll forget any of our memories, to be honest. But I'm finding it difficult to choose one. So I'll just say
4 hours later.
Valentine's Day. Yes. Our Valentine's Day hanging out is really fun. And yeah, I'll never forget that. As well as when we used to go to Munchies for food and being your roommates during AIX the first time. I liked you, which was odd because I already like people, so that's to show that you got something important to make me want to pay attention.
One memory, I think one of my fondest memories was, it was one of the days I really enjoyed, was, I think we went to Shy Hills, then we went to the beach. No, we went to pool. Yeah, when you came to my house we missed him, yeah. I think that was, I don't think we were so close at then, but our friendship became closer then, and then I was surrounded by a lot of my friends. I mean, beautiful memories, so of course that'll be one of my fondest memories.
I feel like I can't just pick one. I remember there was a time where we left the campus and went to this place. I think it was called Taste Arcadia? I can't remember. But then we ended up spending the whole day at that place. And we were playing games, we met random people, and I feel like I just really enjoyed the times that I'm gaming with Ako. Be it in Uno, be it in Monopoly, which she can't win, be it any kind of game actually. Yeah, we just always have a blast, especially with our sister Isioma, so it's always nice. Yeah, so that's one very key memory that I have with Ako. And then there are others. Yeah, there are so many more, and if I list them out here, then I wouldn't be able to send this video because it's now become too corny and too emotional. So this is what you get.
A moment or memory that with Ako that I would never forget is probably the first time we met. So even before I met Ako, there were already like rumors or maybe people asking me questions like, oh, do you have a sister in this school? Or do you have a twin in this school? And all the time I'm like, no, I don't. And what's making you say these things? And it's like, oh, I met someone that I thought was you, blah, blah, blah. And so I was very curious to meet this person. And eventually, I think I bumped into Ako at a corner and we saw each other, and instantly we just knew that, oh, this is the other twin we're talking about, because she's been saying this, that she was receiving the same type of like responses, like, oh yeah, do you have a sister? And they're referring to me and everything. So yeah, we like hit it off instantly, and it's been great from there.
I think it was when we went to the night market. I think our time in France, I mean, everything, very memorable moments, right? But one key moment for me was the evening we went to the night market at the cathedral, and I think we took a walk, and then we spent time talking. We sat we sat by the road, like on the bench by the road, and we were talking about, we're just in for like the longest time. Yeah, I think that was a very key moment.
I would say the day that you were leaving for France and you came to meet me in the classroom and we spoke for a while. And then we went back to your place. I helped you take your things to the car. And I remember, I think, at a time when we took the pictures and had like, both had the red hair and everything. And I was just like, and then when you came back and then we had the whole conversation, you bought me gifts like this shirt. It was honestly so special for me because it's not everyone that, let's say, you think about when you're away from the person, but you're one person that I think about, and I know that I'm also someone that's on your mind, and it's truly a blessing.
Something I always like about you is that you are devoted, you're hardworking, and you're really kind. And I would like to be like that when I grow up. And I'm really happy that you're someone that mentors me.
One thing I've always admired about Ako is that she is effortlessly smart. It's one thing I admire, and that girl is just so smart. Forget.
Her book smart. When she reads, she understands. And she knows how to use her brain. But not street smart, she don't know anything on these streets at all. But her book smart. She's always gotten good. This light. Okay, I think it's better later. She's always getting good grades, and yeah, I've admired her for that.
It's practically your dedication, like your dedication to anything. Even if it's to sleep, you are dedicated to that sleep. If it's to stay indoors, you are dedicated in staying indoors and you're not going anywhere. If it's your studies, if it's something that you love, you are fully dedicated into it.
I've always admired her ability to like set out goals and like do what it is that she wants to do. Like, or if she's working on a robot, like she finds a way to make everything work. Her ability to have a social life, have good relations with almost everybody. She knows how to identify the benefits in people and how to keep their bad side away, I think. And like just being academically excellent is like something that I really admire about her.
I've always admired your tenacity, that's the word. I think I'm trying to find the word for a while. Tenacity and your ability to like move on, do things and then reach out for things you want.
I've said that already. Like when I say somebody's resilient, yeah, I feel like I'm a very resilient person, but Ako is more resilient. And she kind of taught me that, nigga, you're not resilient at all. Learn from the best. That's basically it. She's very, very, very resilient. Okay, I'm tired of saying that word now. Another thing is she's quite shameless, you know. When I say she's quite shameless, it makes me come out of my shell more. It's like when you're with Ako, it's like nobody else is there with you guys except Ako. It's like you don't see nobody else, and therefore there's no shame. Like you just live in a bubble with Ako, and this bubble means like it's just the two of you, so you can do whatever you want. You have the courage, you have the confidence to be shameless, and that's why that's something like I really admire about her. She doesn't really care about what people think.
One thing I definitely admire about Ako is her perseverance. So we've known each other for like how many years now, and obviously for as long as we've known each other, there's been highs and lows, good times and bad times that we've shared together as well. And one thing I can say is that even during those bad times, when she gets down, she gets back up just as hard. And it amazes me every single time just how persevering she is. She always pushes through no matter the obstacle or challenge, and she gives that same energy to those around her as well to always push through as well. So I admire that a lot.
The fact that you always show up as your true self. You don't let what people say or what people think like dim your flow or dim your light. Wherever you find yourself, you make sure that you are true to yourself, you remain true to yourself. That is in the way you act, in the way you speak, in the way you interact with people. You always show up as yourself, and I really, really admire that about you. Keep it going.
Something that I've always admired about you is, honestly, as I said, your generous spirit and how resilient you are, because there are lots of times where you go through certain things in life and you feel that, let's say, you are not worthy or deserving of love or of attention, but you've allowed God to should I say, take have a bigger place in your heart and in your life. And I think that's honestly so amazing, such an encouraging thing. And I would say I'm so blessed and so grateful to look up to you, honestly speaking.
One moment, several moments, so many times. There really is, let me see, one moment when I felt especially proud of you. Temple school, I think that must have been your year 4 or year 5, when you got so many awards. Best in science, Ako Eyoku. Best in further maths, Ako Eyoku. Best in ICT, Ako. Wow, I felt so proud. That was a proud mama moment. Yes, you just got like 4 or 5 awards. Thumbs up, girl. Yes, that's one best moment. Then recently, when you graduated from HSC University, yes, cum laude. Yeah, that was another proud moment. Several proud moments. Yeah, well, I'll tell you the rest later.
When you graduated from school, you also had a job in your school as an intern. I was really proud of you for the fact that you were ready to move forward, take hold of your life without being an added burden to anybody. I was so proud of you.
Hopefully doing something in robotics to change Africa. Probably had your masters, probably married since you like marriage. Yeah, career woman, pioneering robotics in Africa.
I see you at NASA building rockets and robots that are going to fix the rockets. If not NASA, maybe the end can be Nigerian space program, and a Ghana space program, and an African space program. But I know you'll be building robots.
I see Ako as like the father of artificial intelligence, the father of machine learning, the father of programming in general. Ako is a very smart person, very smart individual. I feel like the only reason why this girl will not be successful in life is if she's just doing it for the passion and not the funds. If not, this girl has her whole life ahead of her. She's an amazing person. I can't even. Hey, am I gonna say this being? I'm glazing this girl too much. But like, yeah, I feel like Ako is a very amazing person. And in 5 years, I promise you, I wouldn't even be surprised if I see her like in one of the biggest companies in the world, aka NASA. Like, I feel like if I see Ako and NASA, I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Ako at SpaceX. Why do I keep mentioning? I'm not mentioning Tesla and all those other things. I'm mentioning things that are more into robotics because I think she really has a passion for robots and programming in general. And I also see her being very happy, very full of life, and starting a mini family. I think that's where I see Ako in the next 5 years.
Either an entrepreneur or someone developing like solutions in a tech-based company. Yeah, because one thing about Ako is that I do believe she has like an entrepreneurial mindset. You know, when it comes to like ideas or businesses, I can see that she always has like a thinking cap on. And then you have the tech side of her. I've seen her like delve a bit into AI as well and talk about technical stuff in a way that just makes you think like, oh, this is something that you can pursue if you want to or something. So, and best case scenario, a combination of both, an entrepreneur of a tech-based solution. So yeah, I see her going one of those pathways or both.
In the next 5 years, in your husband's house.
Somebody's not gonna love me one day.
But Aku, I see you not in your husband's house alone. I know that's very important to you, but doing something very good and very great in your career. I really see you as a robotics engineer, somebody who has actually pursued robotics in terms of maybe after you've done masters or you're working in it. I really see you as a robotics engineer in the next 5 years, so you better make it happen, because I already told God that my friend is a robotics engineer. But yeah, that's why I see you. I see you in your husband's house, married to a rich man, happy.
I think that if you are not like in some high ranking position in the company or having your own business or something, I really feel like I would see you in maybe like a PhD space. Like either you're completing a PhD or you've completed it, because the way you're so intentional and methodological about the research and everything is so amazing. It's so beautiful. And I believe that you are going to do great things for Nigeria, for Ghana, for Africa, and for the world. And I know they are also not just going to be in those great places for being their sake, but you're actually going to take God and take the kingdom of heaven to bigger and broader spaces. And I love that so much.
Is an emotional crybaby. I guess I am too. It just runs in her family. She likes to cry too much.
One thing I want to know about you is that you're the best sister that the world can actually ever ask for, and that I love you so much, Apple.
You guys should be careful for her. She's coming for everything, anything that she wants.
One thing the world should know about Ako is she is coming for the world as the best robotic engineer. She's going to make Africa, the continent of Africa, proud. Love you, sis.
Never shrink to make others comfortable. The intelligence God has placed in you is not accidental. Your ambition is not pride. It is a vision. Your brilliance is not noise. It is a light. There will always be rooms where you feel doubt. Enter those rooms anyway. Your mind is a gift. Your voice matters. Your discipline will take you further than your talent could ever. Stay kind. Stay sharp. Stay unstoppable, because you are unstoppable. Yes, and no matter how high you soar, never forget who you are. You are a star girl, and you continue to rise higher and higher. God bless you.
Your future self, I would say, is going to be a greater person than you are now, because you're putting in the work now to improve your character, to give yourself a future that is bright. So for your future self, I would say congratulations in becoming successful. And I would like you to look back at the journey so far and give thanks to God for where you are in your future. Happy birthday once more, and remain blessed.